Yeah, man, that Bud Light shit. There's only one light beer I tasted that didn't taste like water. One only. All of that shit is a carbonated water. I think it was Michelob. Was- Yo, I used to love the flavor of Michelob. But yo, I stopped drinking beer, so I don't have the beer palate no more. No, yeah, I used to drink a lot of shit, and it's like since Dad died, it's like I don't got the penchant for it. Yeah, there ain't no one. Nah. Like I take my little rum and ginger ale or like a whatever, like 1 and 2. But it's not like when I used to drink with the old man. I was like, I drink with my cousins, and them niggas always be trying to get me drunk. I said to myself, if y'all only knew the shit I used to do, y'all don't even know. Huh? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, the controller. Let me plug this shit in. This shit just completely disconnected, man. Oh, look at this shit. Yeah. Oh, oh wow. All right. Uh, I am. You in the game now? Uh, you in that freezer? I never would that do. Everything. Yeah, hold on. Oh, come on, man. Join up, man. And, uh, that man made you laugh so hard to give you the bubble guts. Yeah, man. What the hell? The shit stretching for opponent. Oh, hold on. I might got back out and go into yours. Hold on. All right. Madden, the greatest line, the greatest line ever said from Action Bronson. There was some chicken pleasuring his pee pee. That's the greatest line ever. 2K. All the issues 2K got. It's easier to get in the 2K than to get in the Madden.
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through
Secaucus,
across the Hackensack
River,
rain.
And you'll arrive
as we have at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight it's on to week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New York Jets. Fall is in the air and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. And he won't quite make it to the 25. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. You look at this Buffalo defense. They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you'd consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but pretty nice effort.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
On third down, Staley. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And this ball is going to be touched down just shy of midfield.
At the 47-yard line.
Oh, yeah.
Now Cook running right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fistfights.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Why the fuck I do this?
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Cook up the gut. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But
and he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. James Cook, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bills will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that have caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Oh, shit.
Look at the big man rumble. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. The Jets at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the good start, but then 2 straight losses since.
And now you start to wonder about what this does for a team's morale, how it affects their psyche, because let's face it, you work all summer pointing toward that opening game, you get the win, but then you don't carry it on from there. How will they bounce back from these losses and try and get right?
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
At the 40-yard line.
They give the nod to Gold.
No, ain't all that, though.
It
It works.
after a gain of 6 to the 46.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Now Allen. Oh,
Yo, how you drop that?
He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Handoff comes to Cook. And he'll get it inside the 35.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out. And
How many times did he get the big fries, though, bruh?
No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Open man, complete downfield to Davis. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
Yo,
And the
you
Bills are
horrible,
off to a
nigga.
13-0 first quarter lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast.
That's what he
this morning.
said?
I got to get this in.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, perfect.
That's what he
omelet,
said? I missed
dropped
that
it.
shit.
So a little bit of a turnover. He went right back, though, and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do,
Yeah.
man. Gotta do
Hey,
what you
hey,
gotta do.
man,
hands
I eat the Hungry Man dinners, man.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Nah, man, yo, Yeah.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
They're on the 26-yard line.
You terrible, man. Stop, man.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game.
That's what the process to hire him
I agree with
and
that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them.
do.
But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has a little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here, as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming. Back to throw. Staley. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The catch and run good for 16 and a first.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves.
That's inhuman.
And what you have to do,
I don't know what
maintain your
food that
poise
is.
and start to put together
Where did
some
it come
drives.
from?
He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass
but I
protect?
only wanted
Let's
to
take
look
a
at
big
down the
shot
street like, where the
downfield.
fuck did the
Didn't
food
get it
come
on
from?
that one, but they may come back to it again.
On the ground, it's Gold. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
What do you think, Brandon? I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play.
Then I could go out there and Uber tomorrow night, Wednesday night, Uber Super Bowl weekend.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And
Oh, my God.
in enemy territory at the 45-yard
Okay, that worked out for you.
line. On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
I backed off through.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Running it with Gold. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. The Jets on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Staley. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Goal.
Just run in the end zone.
A good gain
Wide
again.
open.
Now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first
Do your
NFL
thing,
touchdown
player.
celebration. I wonder if he's thought
Player,
about it, if he
player.
has something cooked up in his head as he worked on with his team, and think about the celebration back
It's
when he finally
my
scores his
dad's
first
favorite
touchdown.
dad till
Don't get a
you
second chance to make a first impression. We'll see what he does.
Well said, sir. Well said. Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll look to run with Hall.
Wow, he just watched him go in the end zone, dog. You saw that?
Brees
Huh?
Hall, a 3-yard touchdown
That
run.
man
And the
is
Jets
it's
have
yours.
got it back to within a score.
It's yours.
Able to
He's
punch
do
it in on
nothing,
3rd
dog.
down makes it easier
Look.
for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they're already thinking ahead as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call?
Whoa.
They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, they come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
That's complete to
Stupid.
Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Shut up, man. Shut up, man. Shut the fuck. Shut the fuck up, man.
Allen now on first down. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Quentin Williams breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
On third and long, it's Allen.
Oh,
It's going to be intercepted.
man.
Picked off by Bryce Hall. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Yeah, Pink, so
Throwing to start the drive. Staley. Throw left side complete. That's Moore. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Now a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Staley. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again.
I picked underneath to it and nobody did, nigga. What the fuck?
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time. And a
touchdown, Jets! A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it.
That fumble fucked up the game.
I know it's the first
like
half,
that.
but you got to think. Go for 2, tie it up, go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here rather than down there and making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions. Either way, little time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We'll see how and this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts that they're... Allen hit. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead. And it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Allen now looks to throw. And this will be well too low for him to
I ain't getting away from this.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, 1 more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now Allen, a final shot before break. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now
it just feels like that, bro.
The Bills send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returning it is Moore. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
Fucking
The
still
message
hot,
was too
nigga.
drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Again, this is Cook. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Yeah, he was on some shit, nigga.
Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Allen. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. On the sack made by multiple defenders. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And now the kick short, but this is a live football picked up in the end zone. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Oh, come on, man.
Fights through and now a crease. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 44 yards rushing for him now, and what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Gold. And he'll be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now the Jets will call on a field goal unit here. From the left hash, this from 37. And he didn't get it there.
Oh!
No good. Just shy of the crossbar. And
oh, wow.
down by 2.
Yeah, that certainly hurts.
Oh.
Your guys put you in position to take the lead here in the third quarter, but that one's off the mark. So a definite missed opportunity right there.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Last time, and nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Oh, shit.
Inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
You jumped out the way, nigga. What happened, man?
Points up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
You dumbass, man. Stop.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
You stupid. You stupid. You stupid.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So
how come you act that man you want to kill, nigga?
Multiple plays that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Gold. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 76 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line. Now a give right side. Gold. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter. 2nd down and a yard. Now an option play, and he'll keep it. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Oh, I thought you made it, yo.
Keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
On 3rd down, Gold. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
The massive disaster.
Up the middle they go.
I remember Public Creed. That's what my father used to say, the master disaster.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack. And I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one. But occasionally, the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly. Maybe someone tipped it off.
He lived his life, man.
Play,
He was an
no
awesome
chance.
movie.
To
You know what I'm
throw
saying?
on third down. Staley.
You never heard him be like, yo, I sold out.
He'll
Damn!
be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
I
Give
think
him
he's
6
gonna get
yards
up,
and they
man.
do convert on third.
With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Gold. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On 2nd down, Gold. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line.
Finally,
You know what he said?
first time
To
this
fuck
game,
your couch,
multiple
nigga.
defenders in there to drop him.
I remember throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And they work this out past the 25. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Yeah, he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
122 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Able to push his way through. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go.
You gotta go?
Down. Good gain.
You gotta go? Alright. I'll put resume. You gotta click. I'm waiting for you.
First down and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling,
They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Now Allen. That is caught. And he will have a Bills first down, and that should be that.
A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And they take a knee.
And with that kneel down at the end of the game, partner, they now get to 3-1. This is a good football team we saw in this game.
It is indeed getting to 2 games above 500, and I know early on
Yeah,
when they
they
said they
make
wanted
this
to
little
win
tiny
every game,
freaking
they
bullshit.
thought they would be solid with a 3-1 start, and here they are.
Yeah, you break your schedule up almost into quarters, every 4 games, and assess 3-1. Any team would take that.
Allen down to a knee, and that should just about do it. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Bills, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll drop down to 1-3.
And they'll try for a better outcome next week as they head to D.C. to take on the Washington Commanders.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.